Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing.
1, 2, 3. Testing, testing.
Hello, world. Today is a special day. I'm joined by my former educator, Ms. Rizzotto. She's also the host of Educators Amplified.
And I'm joined by my super cool, exciting, amazing former student, Xavier Mercado of Spearhead Conversations.
Together, we are going to tell our story about how public school united us.
We're going to have a great time today. I was probably like your age when we met.
Yes, indeed.
Do you remember what your first impressions were of meeting me or seeing my classroom?
I didn't want to go to your class. Like I gave an attitude when I first came in your class, and I get it. Students aren't all sunshine and rainbows, because I know I wasn't. I know I was a handful. 13 years old was a rough age, and that was right around the time I met you. You know, my stepfather left. When I needed a man the most, he left. And there was a lot of barriers up because there was a lot of anger and confusion within me. Mm-hmm. I mean, without you, I would have never finished up high school at South Milwaukee. You know, I've always looked at you as a mentor, a friend, and just someone that I love. I do love you.
I was just going to say, I love you too. You know that.
I know. We always, I always say that.
But I do. I love you.
And for me, you had that presence in my life, and you changed my life. I was born in the South Bronx on January 16, 1989. And moved to Milwaukee with my mother and siblings. When I turned 13, my stepfather walked out, and family life crumbled. As a freshman at South Milwaukee High School, I met Mrs. Rizzotto in Read 180 class. I graduated high school in 2007. Ms. Rizzotto paid for my yearbook, cap, and gown. At age 24, I became a father of twins, Silas and Annalise. In 2021, I launched Spearhead Conversations, a platform where it follows the journey and success of local Wisconsinites from Milwaukee and Southeast Wisconsin. Today, I am married with 4 children that bring joy to my heart.
I remember that you were fast.
Yeah.
You know, you were fast, you were full of energy, but I also saw that you were connected to and concerned about everybody in the room. I mean, as a teacher, my view is always like, if energy is present, you have to capture it.
Yeah.
You know, it's about capturing energy and channeling it. If we're open, we get what we need. I know that that's a strength of our public schools, is that kids are offered a large amount of consistent, caring adults.
Yeah. I knew you cared for me, and you know what I mean? I am your student. I'm proud to be your student. Mm-hmm. So I'll say thank you to public schooling, because that is where I met you. And, you know, if we had more teachers like you, if we had a Miss Rizzotto in every school across the nation, you have something special right there, and it can be a game changer. So thank you again. I do love you, and I want you to understand you changed my life, and you continue to change my life. So, definitely.
All right, let's hug it up.
Let's hug it.
Let's hug it up. It's so sweet.
Love you.
Learn more about Wisconsin Public Education Network and how you can support Wisconsin students and their public schools at wisconsonnetwork.org.